Assalamu alaikum. Today is 13th May. The time is 4 p.m. Bahrain time. And we are I'm confused between UNH and Tesla. But before I get into anything, the most important part is the news. CPI announcement came out today. Expected was an inflation of 2.3%, but inflation is reduced to 2.2%. That might interest the Fed in lowering the rates, so it might be considered a good news. And futures are slightly higher. They opened lower, but I think they've climbed higher now due to the good news. hmm And SPX was upgraded at Goldman Sachs. Day ahead, yeah, Trump is visiting the Middle East. Mm, and we might see some pullbacks from yesterday's relief rally. Today might be slightly interesting. We are trading UNH. UNH is a momentum trade because if I show you the one, actually, you can see the 1 day on this chart, and it looks like it's broken down all key levels and is falling. And I don't know why it's not showing the pre market, but if we look at the pre market, if you look at the New York Exchange pre market, it's trading at 340, so it broke even lower. I mean, if this might suggest a huge rally or a huge fall, it might suggest anything. On this chart, we are going to be watching Tesla with which layout is this? This is the candlestick chart. Wow, okay. Let's save a different bid ask. Let's create a blank template. XPX plus second chart. Not very blank, is it? Oh wow, I would need to change a lot of things. Cancel. Clone candlestick chart. Make a clone. SPX plus second chart. SPX plus stock. SPX plus stock created. Delete this. The ugly chart. And let's go to SPX plus stock. Let's switch this to this. Let's reduce this a bit. Let's make volume profile invisible. Let's make volume profile. Okay, this thing has no volume profile, it only has volume. Let's make this SPY. Let's make this Tesla. Let's make Tesla 5 minute. And we are done setting up the charts. Wow, this looks really nice. Anyway, what I now care about is okay. Mhm. Right. So this is what we are looking at. I want to remove daybreak, but we will do that later. I need to do the markings on UNH. So UNH is very interesting. It has touched the lows of 440 and now it's reaching 340. Has it ever been on that level? I think back in 2021. I mean, I don't remember it. I was just doing analysis today. So, based on where it's trading right now, this might be considered an interesting area. Let me see if I'm recording. Am I recording? Yes, I'm recording. This would be an interesting area for us. The 2021 area, it's trading at 340 right now. This can be considered an interesting area, so to speak. Let's let's begin with fixed range volume profile from here to here. Let's see what are the interesting levels. The first level that comes up is 330. So we can expect buy order block at maybe 330 from let's mark the levels from somewhere here to somewhere here. We can expect buy orders, and it's trading near the sell block. It's trading near this area of resistance, so it's clearly the value area high is here. We are seeing 340, 350 I think would be our sell block, I think. Yeah. And based on, yep, one level there, and the other would be, I think, here 350 to 345 is where I expect sell orders to be. So I think those are the only two important levels that we need to focus on. Let's draw our rec 350.56. There should be a control Z feature on Go charting. Let's get the rectangles in. We expect from here to here, reset, sell order block. Cannot control and paste this. Need to make another rectangle. This would be my buy order block. Right. The price is somewhere here. Let's look at this thing in the pre-market. We expect a movement in between 345 and 332. Yup. I think 335 was our lowest. We saw resistance at 358, 360 area. So it can go deep into the 350 area as well. It's something I can expect. Go deep into 345, or maybe we can expect, yeah, we saw resistance at 345. So I think my sell block should be a little bit higher. Or let's look for another sell block. Let's look for another area of selling. Because this surely is one of our sell blocks. Let's get rid of these lines. Let's go back to 2021. It's saying 360. I mean, for sure, 360 is a lot more visible, a lot more double peaked than 350. So 360 can also be one of our selling levels. So in this, we have two selling level. If one is broken, we consider the second. I don't like when that happens. I don't like it when that happens because I'm not necessarily sure on how I should see it or how I should approach it. But of course, we are going to make plans based on, a sell order block. Let's just leave this. We can write sell order block. Maybe the 360 tight area. If we look at SR channels, is SR. No, it won't say anything because it's not range necessarily. Uh huh. Okay, we see UNH try to recover a bit. It's trying to open near the sell order block. We are shorting today, so that might be good news for us. We might see a short right at the open. Any move I do will be very quick, very fast. UNH. So I think we need to pre-plan this out as much as possible. I think I will use 10 or 15 as my size today. SPY is still holding higher, which is good. It's good. Let's draw the levels on UNH. The important levels are buy order block at 330. At 330 to 325. Oh, sorry. Alt Shift R 330 to 325. Add text BOB. Okay. Like it's so much smoother on trading view. 350 to 355. Is that how we are marking? We are marking from 345 to 350. So 345 to 350. So this is our sell order block, right? Let's change the color border slightly maroon. And our next important level is 360. Hmm. So let's draw a line here and let's make it red. Let's make it. Let's go with red. This is how. Actually, let me do the same here. Instead of Alt X, Alt X. Let me make this big and red. Line thickness slightly thicker. Line color red. Save as resistance level. Create. Actually, strong resistance level. Create. Let me save this. I think I did not save. Okay. So these are going to be our levels. Now let's try to make a plan based on these levels. Should we make a plan for Tesla? I mean, decide about. You can't always be indecisive. Uh-huh. Hey, no, let's just stick with UNH. If I don't get a trade in UNH, I'm not taking anything. I'm not going to be greedy. I need to learn to focus on one thing. So let's try to make plans for UNH. UNH, see, the story with UNH is that UNH has broken down. Okay. Uh, I mean, as you can see, I should have begun with as you can see. The major movers today are Coin, BAHTZ, HMC, ONON, UNH, UAA, and Amazon FedEx. So I'm going with UNH because it's the most momentum looking trade, and I want to try and trade momentum today. I want to see exactly how momentum feels. I want to know, you know, what is the approach with momentum? How do you feel it out? These are the things I'm interested in. So what we are going to do is, what were the major movers today? The pre-market movers. Ah, come on. I don't know why doesn't this work sometimes. Today, no news found. Ugh, 1 minute. As Tesla's robotaxi deadline nears, the start of key testing phase is uncertain. I expect Tesla to be bullish today. I expect Tesla to rise, like really rise. Mm, I, for the life of me, cannot find out. Yeah. So UNH minus 8% announces leadership transition, suspends 2025 outlook as medical expenditures. What? To be. Let's go to Gemini and ask him to explain the news. Explain the UNH news. Then I'll go to Grok and maybe ask him, how do I interpret the UNH United Health Group indicate significant. Andrew Whitty has stepped down from his position as CEO of United Health Group for personal reasons effective immediately. He has been replaced by Stephen Hemsley, who previously served as the CEO of the company from 2006 to 2017 and has been the chairman of board since then. Whitty will remain with the company as senior advisor to Hemsley. Suspended 2025 outlook. The company has suspended its full year 2025 financial outlook. I think that is really bad. Wow. This decision is attributed to higher than anticipated medical expenditures. Specifically, care activity has continued to accelerate and broaden across different benefit offerings more than expected in the first quarter. Additionally, the medical costs for many new Medicare Advantage beneficiaries. Oh, yeah, yesterday even the news came out that Trump is planning on reducing the price of all the medicines in US to like 50% or something like that. Sorry, reduced by 30% at least or some. I mean, he's planning. Yesterday health was really hit by his decision. So let's go to Grok. I'm sorry if you don't see anything on the screen or anything at least interesting on the screen, because I don't want to do it on the PC and mess anything up. mm, UNH, what is the important things I need to know about UNH before day trading it today? Let's see what Grok has in store. Before day trading UNH on May 13th, there are critical factors to consider based on latest available information, recent price action, and volatility. UNH stock closed at 380.64. On May 9th, downward. Faced multiple challenges, including class action lawsuit filed by shareholders alleging the company concealed. Let's look at the short interest on this thing because let's. This I think I might. What? Mhm. Let's look at the short interest. Finviz.com. The short interest on UNH, because it's been falling a lot, might be really high. Okay, not a lot of short. Interesting. So there might be some hope for this company because otherwise people would have been shorting the stock like crazy. It might not be fundamentally weak. Researching. I made this application by the way. Researching fundamentals. Stock opens here. I think I'll open 1 minute here. 1 minute market comparison update data. Okay, let's read news in the meantime, including a class action lawsuit filed by shareholders sorry, alleging, I don't know how to say, the company concealed the negative impact of CEO's killing. What on its business contributing to a stock price plunge. Social media sentiment on X is bearish with posts highlighting a loss of investor confidence, sudden executive turnover, and technical indicators favoring short-term positions. Some users suggest a human buyer with deep pockets is needed to reverse the trend. New sentiment is slightly positive 0.82 upon 2, but this contrasts with negative market reaction to certain events. Okay, two recent events. Earnings has been bad. CEO was changed, and they have cancelled any and all forward outlook. So on the whole, it's and the stock is on a downtrend. So if there is any trade that should be shorted today, it should be UNH, from our understanding. Despite recent struggles, analysts maintain a strong buy rating with 22 buy, 3 hold, and 0 sell ratings. Wow, okay. The average 12-month price target is 559. Interesting, implying a 46.89 upside from 380 with range of. This might be very interesting. This might be very opportune time to buy. Let's see, was the volume done yesterday higher or not? How high was the volume yesterday? Volume was 1.60, slightly higher. If you look at the 1 day, it's. I can't look at the volume. 6.84. Actually, let's look at where do I look for? Let's look on TradingView. United launch chart. 1 day. 1 day. What was the volume yesterday? Does it have slightly like I want to see volume like this, like showing reversal volume. If I don't see anything like this, it's good. I mean, not bad. It's seeing generally high volume. Might be long. Let's continue reading. Let's continue trying to figure out what is happening and what we need to do as partners in crime, trying to make some money, baby. Let's turn on the 1 minute graph and pray to God. Let's collect as much information we can as possible. Market and sector context. Wait, where was I? The spread is not bad compared to the ATR. The spread is very nice. Earnings and financial. The company lowered its 2025 EPS guidance to 26 to 26.5 due to higher than expected medical costs, sparkling a 20% sell off. Sparking. Revenue grew 10% year over year, driven by its medical insurer, 12% in pharmacy benefit management, but margins were pressured by surging medical costs. I think we are getting into the world of actual, like, what's happening in the company stock trading. And no more. Trade Nvidia Tesla, bro. Nvidia Tesla. I was gonna go with Tesla again today. But UNH came out of nowhere. I think I'm trading healthcare for the first time, not sure. Healthcare can be really, really volatile, I've heard. Market and sector context, UNH Q1 miss in guidance dragged down the Dow Jones Industrial Average significantly as its major component. Really? The healthcare sector faces pressures from rising medical costs, regulatory scrutiny, and potential policy changes under Trump administration, such as proposed drug price cuts of 30 to 80%. This is what I was talking about yesterday. Macro factors like steady Fed rates due to tariff-driven inflation concerns and a projected 1.3% GDP growth of 2025 could limit sector upside. Trading considerations today. There is no clear support below $380, resistance at 485, a break below. Mm, the stock broke down, and today is 13th May. The stock broke down and is trading at. What is it trading at? 320? No. Come on, I mean, UNH. Make yourself useful, fam. It's embarrassing sometimes. 339. It's trading at 339. Trading at 339 right now. What are the potential resistance and support for today? Let's see. What does my brother have to say? Given that UND is trading at 338 point, based on real-time financial data, here is a potential where buying interest may emerge. 335, they say. Really? 335 is. I have marked 332. Immediate support 52-week low. Okay. This is intraday low from 13th. Its critical level as a break below could signal further bearish movement. So let's mark 335 as per what the bot is saying. Let's go to external and see did it break below this level in the pre-market or no. Nope, it was religiously sticking to this level. So let's pull this up a bit. It's not breaking any of our rules. 335, let's pull this up a bit. Projected support. COVID lows, long term support, immediate support 335. Anyway, we are trading based off 356. Really, is my resistance too close? 345. Potential based on 10 EMA and yearly charts on aligns with recent price action where recovery attempt have stalled. Okay. 383. So I think 356. Let's just push this. Let's just give it a little bit more breathing room. 356. I won't go 356, but I might. Let's look at the pre-market. The pre-market was suggesting I will consider this as a support, as a resistance area 346. I'm sorry. It just makes a lot more sense to me. It can go all the way deep into this 356. No, 359 is 360 is my limit. 375. Let's see. My levels are different from his levels, supposedly. So right now, watch out news for shareholder lawsuit, DOJ investigation, or executive changes and CC's strategy. Today swings. While swing traders should wait for confirmed bottom or positive catalyst, use tight stop losses due to downside risk. I swear it can go anywhere, and it's just one of those in and out, bro. In and out. Indicating moderate short interest recently increased by 6.53%. Really? High volume on recent down days. Example 8 million shares on May 9th suggests strong selling pressure. Hmm. It really made me pull up my support though. I was very comfortable at 332. I'll just go back down to what I think is the. I'll consolidate a little bit, 333 maybe. 335 is just too much according to me. Let's see who was right today. Let's zoom into the graphs. Let's see the things that we want to see. Mm-hmm. Why when 5 is useless? I mean, I'm supposed to make this 10. 10 I think is better. Make this 20. 20 feels right. Imbalance. There should be an This thing for imbalance as well. Shortcut they made for area, line, and all of the BS3. What is the problem with making imbalance? Useless. 334. It's really testing the lows. Is the market? Oh yeah, sorry, the market is open. Strong selling pressure, but the stock manages to rally higher while it has opened near the buy order block. We will let the stock move a little higher, and we might take shorts when it reaches an important resistance level where we see buyers get absorbed like now. But we want it with volume. We don't want it without volume. We want the buyers to actually exhaust themselves, and then we will make a move. Tesla is going down while this I think is going up, and it's moving like crazy. It's moving like its mother is screaming at it. Move, move. Your mother is screaming at you. So a beautiful fail from the buyers. I think we can enter here. No, I'll just wait for another confirmation because I want to wait for another confirmation even if I miss the move. I don't mind. I wanted to short here, but I'll wait for another confirmation. Buyers were yeah, buyers were destroyed on this candle. So I think we can enter now. Sellers being absorbed too. Do I want to see more selling pressure? The problem is that it's in the buy order block. It's not something I'm very comfortable with. The price might fall, is just that it's in the buy order block. It might break this level very nicely, and I want to see another confirmation regarding selling. This one just showed that the sellers were absorbed. Maybe if I see sellers in the same area again, that would give me more confidence. Wow, I could have really held that short, but okay. I'm scared because it's the buy. Sudden influx of buyers. I might go long here if I get another confirmation of buyers. We're going long here. If this price doesn't hold, why am I $15 loss despite the price holding up? I think I might take the L. Let's take the L. Let's go short. I went short because I expected the buyers to step in and they didn't. Sellers are still very aggressive. Hmm. 2289. I'm net negative. I see sellers getting absorbed. I think we can expect a reversal any moment. Yeah, the price reversed on very low effort. That too. Are there any? I see POCs here. I see POC here. Do I see any area of imbalance? I'm not seeing any area of imbalance, unfortunately. So I'll let the price recover to like 337, and then I'll see what to do. I'll could have traded a reversal here. Wow, buyers are absorbed. I think go short. Why are you going short when the buyers are being absorbed, bro? Sorry, when the buyers are showing strength. I think I can go short with another 40. I might have to take this loss. Buyers showed very nice strength, but failed at a level where I did not expect them to. Also, I need to reduce the size that I'm taking is very dangerous. I think cumulative is very red. That is it, I think. Available 691. We just wait now so that I don't get any margin calls. This trade went slightly out of my control. I think it was lack of proper plan. I need to study this trade again. Although it ended in green, it could have ended much worse. Anyway, I need to review this, study this, hopefully not repeat this. Taking another trade.